pieces of legendary hand-breaded chicken, a range of fixings to choose from, scratch-made biscuits and tea, you can treat your family to a delicious dinner that's easier on the wallet. Order your family meal tonight. It's bow time.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
Honoring Black History, sponsored by ADP.
Now on News Channel 6, we're less than 24 hours away from closing ceremonies. As the games come to a conclusion, we take a look at the latest highlights as your News at 6 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Well, good Saturday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with the 21st Home and Garden Show. The show kicked off today in downtown Augusta and is an event for home improvement, gardening, landscaping, and outdoor living. It took place at the Augusta Convention Center at the Marriott Hotel.
It's something for everyone. So every person in the family, when they come out, whether you're here to look for those home improvement products or maybe you need something for home, bedding, a new mattress, kitchenware, anything like that. But we also have an art, gift, and gourmet section. So you can shop until you drop. We have all kinds of different kinds of food that you can buy and take home. And we also have things for the kids to do.
If you missed the show today, don't worry. It's an all-weekend event, and you can attend tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are available on the show's website at showtechnology.com. Early voting continues for Richmond County's special election. The House District 130 election is Tuesday, March 10th. Early voting runs now through March 6th at the Municipal Building. Saturday voting is today and February 28th. Sunday on March 1st, all days 8:30 to 6 p.m. A valid photo ID is required, and if there's no winner, a runoff will be on April 7th. And it's time now for a quick first check of the forecast with meteorologist.
Yeah.
All right, Miller, thank you. Well, coverage you can count on continues with campaign season kicking off in Augusta. Mayor Garnett Johnson is aiming for 4 more years. Avery Van Dusen was at the kickoff event.
I ask you for the opportunity to earn your vote, meaning that I'll never take it for granted. And I'm asking you to let me earn it again. Take it from me. Let me earn it every single day. I've told people boldly, this is the most beautiful, best city on the planet. I call it home. I was born and raised in. I may be biased, but I want to make sure that it's better for not only those who are like me that were born and raised here, but those who visit and want to live here. Most proud of my accountability and stance on no new taxes to our residents. Very happy about our recovery and our restoration from Hurricane Helene. Most importantly, the charter review process. We've been talking about it since 1996 on how we make our government more efficient and more effective. We're finally having those tough discussions.
Well, I think probably one of the most significant times was when we were recovering from Helene. It was a huge mess here, and he got on the job. He talked to people. He had meetings all over town, listened to people. He pays attention to people and what their needs are, and in an effective way.
$1 million from everything to helping out.
Well, MCG is focusing on AI and keeping doctors and physicians in Georgia. Georgia ranks 39th for doctors and 40th for medical school residents. MCG is adding more student slots and scholarship programs to keep residents in the state. AI will reduce doctors' workloads and make healthcare more efficient for patients.
One of the things that really irritates patients is when they go to a doctor's office and he's typing on the computer, right? And he doesn't even look at them. With AI, that should no longer be necessary because basically you have these digital scribes that can take the whole encounter and basically put it in the medical record. Now, you may have to edit a little bit, but I think it gives doctors more time for what they're trained to do, which is personal attention and being a physician rather than a scribe themselves.
MCG also plans a new 5-story research building on Laney Walker Boulevard. Construction starts next year with a mid-2029 opening. Well, the Winter Olympics are winding.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. The all-electric RZ.
Lease the 2026 RZ 350e for $399 a month for 42 months.
Got in an accident.
Forward, always. Honoring Black History, a News Channel 6 special presentation, is sponsored by ADP, always designing for people.
Some people hear the name Goodwill and think thrift store, but Goodwill is so much more. Every item purchased or donated helps fund career education and programs in our community. Your Goodwill in the CSRA is the first in the nation to operate an accredited career college. Helms College provides culinary and healthcare and creates hundreds of new jobs in these high-demand fields. 8 locations to serve you.
Time with your family is sacred. I cherish the moments I spend with my wife and son every day. As a lawyer, I know how an injury can change all of that in an instant. It impacts your health, your work, your loved ones, your whole life. I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. After your accident, I'm here to help you recover and get what you deserve for your injuries so you can get back to the moments that really matter. After an accident, call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, 706-724-7224.
President Trump today. Coming up, Coach Demetrius honored with his 600th career win. We'll tell you more about it up next in sports.
Tub Doctor. My grandpa can brighten up your old bathroom with a refinished tub for a fraction of the cost.
Peachtree Pest Control, Augusta's pest, wildlife, and moisture control expert since 1976.
You know it's a roofing.
Because the details matter.
For over 20 years. Come see us at Christian Brothers Automotive and experience the nice difference.
Budget buildings, carports, patios, and garages.
Built on site. Call us for your free estimate.
Super Savers, coupons online, anywhere, anytime. Just show your phone.
Come see the 106.
The day my daughter was hit by a truck was the worst day of my life. She was just riding her bike, and in an instant, our lives changed. I didn't know if she'd make it. I was scared, lost, and I didn't know who to call. I called George Sink Injury Lawyers. They listened, they cared, and they fought like it was their own child and got us $1 million. When it feels out of your hands, call all nines.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA. The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Welcome into sports. I'm your new weekend sports anchor, Ellison Hubbard. I'm so excited to be here. Let's go down the road to Kristen Mary Fieldhouse as they honored the Augusta men's and women's basketball seniors. Now, the Lady Jags taking on Middle Georgia State University, their second to last game of the season. The ball starts off in the hands of Sanaya Dorsey as she drives to the basket, then dishes it off to Chloe Ross for the made two. As they go on to defense, the Jags are defending, and guess who gets that steal? Dorsey, as she takes it to the basket for yet another 2 points for the Jags. Konacia Abercrombie is coming up next with the baseline drive, and she gets that easy layup over the Knights as they continue to add on to the score. And then now as we go to Jackson, who calls for the ball, she turns around and shoots a nice jumper to knock down another shot. The Jags continue to pour on. Abercrombie at the three-point line drives once again and gets fouled for the and one as she heads to the line for a three-point play. The Lady Jags get the 69-44 win, improving to 18-8 on the season.
Two of those seniors, this is our first year here with me, so I'm just so proud of them. Kamira Langston coming off the bench, doing some great things for our team. Mari has done great things as well through the course of the season. Nadia, she does the little things that people don't see behind the scenes, so I'm so happy for them.
Well, up next, they'll host the University of North Georgia. Tip-off is set for Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Now, right before the men's game, Augusta honored head coach Dip Mitris with his 600th career win. He's been coaching at AU for the last 22 years and led the Jags to 13 NCAA tournament appearances, 4 Elite Eights, 2 national title games, and he's currently the all-time winningest head coach in the Peach Belt Conference. Now switching over to high school hoops, the road to Columbia continues as the 4A second round of the South Carolina High School League begins tonight. Now, the North Augusta boys are looking to get back to the 4A state championship. The Yellow Jackets are coming off that 86-41 victory over Hartsville in the first round. They're currently hosting Crestwood as the game tipped off at 6 p.m. about 20 minutes ago. We'll have those highlights at 11. Now, shifting to college basketball, the Clemson Tigers took on FSU. In the first half, Clemson is leading, and they take a deep three, which was drained by Ace Buckner as he makes the act to help Clemson take the lead. As we look over to the Seminoles, they are up by 1 after this nice three for Dylan Hunter. And then as we continue to look, Florida State is trying to answer right back, and they do as they get a three, as you see right here. A three made by Florida State, and this gives them the lead as from Robert McCray. And Clemson didn't score after that as they fall to Florida State 70-65. Now on to the PGA Tour. It's round 3 of the Genesis Invitational. The American Jacob Bridgman in the lead currently with 3 birdies and 1 eagle on the day. He sits on top at 19 under. Then right behind him is 2025 Masters champion Rory McIlroy at 13 under. Both players are still currently playing, while we'll have the full update on where the leaderboard stands at 11.
Well, you know, my kids are students. Well, my oldest was a student, just graduated, but my youngest is a student at North Augusta High School. And we are so proud of both our boys and our girls basketball teams over there. They're excellent. And, you know, I know my youngest is at the game right now, so I'm sure she's having a great time.
Yeah.
And
I hope to see them when I get there.
All right. Well, coming up after the break, Miller Hyatt gives us one final look at the forecast. Stay with us.
Certified technicians. Call now or visit tubdoctorofaugusta.com to get your free quote.
Sundays on Antenna TV aren't just super, they're super duper.
Wow!
With 4 episode blocks of your favorite sitcoms all day long. The Facts of Life, Too Close for Comfort, Soap, Benson, 227, Head of the Class, Who's the Boss, Family Ties, and many, many more. Watch Super Duper Sunday.
Every Sunday on Antenna TV, WJBF 6.3.
Local Honda dealer today.
We've got some more rain tonight, but things clear out nicely tomorrow. It's going to be windy, wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, so hold on to your hat. Much colder, 49 on Monday, so we're going from the 80s to the 40s and lows in the 20s, so don't plant your flowers. Bring them inside if you already did or they're blooming. And then we have more rain by the end of the week.
I'm going to need my heated blanket. All right. Well, we've been watching a lot of action on the ice in Italy for the Winter Games, but have you ever seen a canine on ice? This is Hoagie in Madison, Wisconsin, scrambling across ice trying to fetch a ball. The Madison Police Department said, quote, "Forget primetime TV. We've got our Olympic highlights right here." All right, Hoagie, it looks like you're ready to go there. I mean, Hoagie's doing better on the ice than I know I would. My butt would be on the ice.
That's
like
a cute dog, too.
Very, very cute. Well, we do want to take a minute to welcome Ellison Hubbard, our new weekend sports reporter. You may recognize him as the Good Morning Augusta reporter, which he'll still be doing at least 3 days a week. But now he's here with us on the weekend, and we're so very excited to have you, Ellison. So, you know, how excited are you to be doing this? You're a sports guy anyway, right?
I'm very excited. I'm going to miss a lot of people on Game Night Live, but I am going to be covering every high school and any local things happening sports, so I'm very excited. I hope you heard that passion there.
And he did a great job, so we're excited. All right, well, that's our report for now. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back again tonight at 11. Have a great night.